Cleveland. This is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he's always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one.
Well,
lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry.
At shooting guard.
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. So for the Cavaliers, their last game, a loss to Golden State in Oakland. That one was real close, too. They lost by just 2 points.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have 1 or 2 breaks go their way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, both teams, I thought, played well enough to win the ball game, and yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately, they were the ones who came up short.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland.
That athletic.
Yeah.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Irving's shot is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Westbrook kicks to Waiters. The shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook. Freak with it. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Now here's Waiters, following the miss by Freak. And here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 22-point game against Utah.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
He dishes it to Waiters. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Now Freak sinks the three-pointer. Freak's got 5.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Waiters gets a wide-open look. No luck. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Billy Donovan. There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force at virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Westbrook. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now here's Freak. D right on him. The 8-footer can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Russell Westbrook. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. averaging about 19 points, 8 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Well, he causes those mistakes, too. I mean, he'll harass you for the full 94 feet, never giving you an inch. And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Now, here is Ibaka. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Singler. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Morrow, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Irving. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot from 16, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
On the wing, Singler. Pass to Ibaka, and stolen by Love. Now here's Freak. It'll count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of... Hard to imagine. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dion Waiters. Then for the Cavaliers, LeBron is checked in for Thompson. Freak comes in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Jared Bayless. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron is down low with Varejao. Freak is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Move the ball. Stick it to Mike.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Payne dishes to Kanter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Kanter's got his first points of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make-off and assist.
Great ball movement.
Here's Freak. 16 points for him. James kicks to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. 4th, Freak.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the 2-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
Yeah, I don't care what their position is, guys. I mean, they deserve a bunch of credit for those numbers. Each one of them is just so clutch at the foul line.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenally. He finished with 42 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball. Hope that he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Oklahoma City trailing. There's the dish to paint. It's Westbrook with the drive, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And we're through the first half of it.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Thunder 5 right now. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner, and it's Morrow in at the small forward. Freak with it. He's got 18. From deep. And Cantor pulls it down.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And here's Freak. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to bring this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Move the ball.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's intercepted for the lead, and it's Kevin Love with the